Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Family Matters. Today, we're going to talk about keeping our bodies fit and healthy. We're going to combine two of my favorite things, music and exercise. We're going to talk about jazzercise. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
60 minutes of physical activity a day and eating well can help get your child healthy. Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov. That's letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to Family Matters, and today I am so excited about having my friend Ewaynia here with me today, and she's a certified jazzercise instructor. Ewaynia, thank you so much for coming and welcome to Family Matters.
Thank you for having me, and I'm glad to be here.
I am so excited about this show because I've made a decision in my life that I'm going to stay fit and healthy, and I want all of my friends, all of my family members, I hope you're watching this show. I want to introduce everyone to jazzercise. If you don't know about jazzercise, we're going to talk about it today. But first of all, before we get started with jazzercise, tell the audience a little bit about yourself, Ewaynia.
Okay. I am a certified jazzercise instructor, and I have been teaching here in the Upper Marlboro area for 3 years. As a business owner, I own classes, and they are taught here at James Madison Middle School. Prior to that, I was a substitute instructor. So with the jazzercise, you have the opportunity to be a class owner, meaning you own your own classes, or a franchise or center, or you can be a substitute or an associate where you fill in for other class owners who own the businesses themselves. Okay. I have a full-time job, so I am a franchisee, which means jazzercise is my business. So I am, in addition to my full-time job, I'm also a business owner, which provides me with an opportunity to conduct business and work with other individuals in the area.
Now, do you have family that works with you? Are you married?
I am married. I'm married, and no, I don't have children. And my family members, because I don't have children, I don't have anyone working with me, but I do have two wonderful ladies that help me as class managers to manage the business side of class, so I can focus on teaching the classes each day.
Well, that's great. Back in July of 2009, my neighbor actually invited me to a jazzercise class. And at that time, I wasn't working out, and throughout my lifetime I worked out, but off and on. I'll work out for a while, then I stop, and then go back to it, and then I stop. But my neighbor Tracy said, well, I go to jazzercise class. Why don't you come along with me? I really enjoy it. So at that time I was thinking, I've heard of jazzercise before, but I'm not sure what it is, but I don't really think it's going to be the kind of workout that I'm looking for. It's probably just going to be some dancing and some little bit of soft shoe and something like that, and I don't think that's really what I'm looking for. I was thinking about tap or something like that. So please let our audience in on what is jazzercise. Jazzercise
is a dance aerobic based exercise health and fitness program. It's a jazz-based program because our owner, our founder and CEO, Judy Shepard-Missett, is actually has a jazz dance background. So all of our music and dance routines are choreographed and based on that jazz technique. In addition to that, it has expanded to include Pilates-based movements as well as yoga and kickboxing. So when you come to jazzercise, you're getting a full workout with music, a full range of exercise from your body, from your head to your toe. You're getting your dance techniques, so you get a chance to dance, have a little fun, as well as work out. We do cardio work as well as strength training. So we work with the weights, we work with the tubes, and we work with the ball, so you get a full, well-rounded workout. During the course of one jazzercise class, which lasts for an hour, you can burn up to 600 calories. So that's a good, hefty workout for 1 hour's worth of your time.
That's great. I know I really enjoy it because I love music. My background is music, and I'm a music teacher. And combining music with exercise was right down my alley, because it keeps me engaged when I go to the classes. I'm not bored at all. I get to hear some music that I don't normally listen to on the radio, but it keeps me up to date with the new music that's coming out, and I have some favorites when I come to class also. Now, I was saying earlier that my neighbor actually invited me. Who actually, how did you find out about jazzercise?
Well, I started jazzercising many, many years ago. I actually found a flyer at one of the universities. I lived in Washington, D.C. at the time, and there was a flyer for a class at Southeastern University, and I decided to give it a try. And likewise, I wasn't sure what it was, but I heard music and dancing. I figure I can dance. I can handle that. And I haven't stopped since. So once I started, I found that it was wonderful. It was something I could follow. The instructor was great. The cueing was good, and I was motivated to continue. Along that journey, of course, I became a lot healthier, more fit, and decided that I wanted to become an instructor as well, and that's how I got to where I am today.
And how many years has it been since you've been with Jazzercise?
I originally started jazzercising over 20 years ago, and I was an instructor for about 10 years. And I had to resign due to work commitments, full-time work commitments, and traveling around the country. However, I recently recertified, went through the recertification program, because our jazzercise instructors are certified through our certification program, where we are actually go through choreographed music. We also pass a stringent physiology test, and we're all CPR certified. So once I got through the certification successfully, I started teaching, resumed teaching again, and I've been doing it now for 4.5 years.
Well, that's great. That is awesome. And the other thing that I love about the class is not only do you have the music playing and you have the great dance moves, but you're also very encouraging throughout the class. She doesn't just leave us on our own. We receive a lot of encouraging words throughout the class, and that keeps you going when you feel like you're ready to stop and I can't do anymore. She encourages us to push through, and when we push through, we receive that reward of good health. So also, could you give us a little bit of the history behind Jazzercise? Where did it originate? Who actually started Jazzercise?
Jazzercise was started back in 1969, so the program has been around for over 40 years, and it was started by our CEO and founder, Judy Shepard Missett. She started the program with a handful of instructors, and what has evolved over the 40 years is we were the first fitness program to actually certify instructors. We were the first fitness program to provide choreographed music, which means when you attend a jazzercise class anywhere around the world, because we are international, there are jazzercise is conducted in about 32 countries, and there are over 7,200 instructors. So when you attend jazzercise around the world, you're going to see the same choreography, the same music, so that you can feel at home, whether you're here in Washington, D.C., Maryland, or Japan. So that's one of the benefits. We're all certified. The program continues to become innovative, keeping up with the latest in physiology and dance techniques, so that our customers get the highest quality of the fitness that the fitness program has to offer.
That's great. I didn't realize it was that it was international now. And could you share with the audience a little bit about your own personal testimony or the benefits that you've received from being a part of Jazzercise? I
can say that I am healthier today than I would have been had I not been exercising. I actually I feel good. My doctor signed off on an excellent health report this summer. But some of the benefits are reducing stress, the stress level, no stress from the day relieved. Cardiovascular-wise, the blood flow through your cardio system is actually improves when you work out on a regular basis. We have strength training, which provides you with an opportunity to strengthen your muscle groups and your bones. The more muscle you have, the better your metabolism will work. Naturally, from dancing, just moving around, you're going to feel a little more energetic. You should sleep better, and you will lose. Not everyone's goal is to lose weight, but along the way, you'll probably lose a few inches here or there, and maybe a few pounds as well. But you get a well-rounded workout, and you're dancing and having a good time at the same time.
Now, I know I've received a lot of good benefits from it also. My balance is a lot better. I'm a lot stronger. I'm not worn out if I have to carry groceries in. Now, all of my boys are grown and they don't live here anymore, so I don't get to come in and call them and say, come get these bags. I carry them myself. And going up and down stairs is a big difference. And I've noticed that my overall breathing, everything is better. And also, since I'm involved in singing and in teaching music, I've noticed that my own stamina is much better when it comes to breathing, because breathing is absolutely necessary to sing,
yes,
and it is absolutely necessary when you're working your muscles. You have to keep the breathing going. So even sometimes when we're working out, I'm back there singing, and that helps me to remember, keep taking those
breathing,
breaths and keep pushing your way through. Now, when it comes to Jazzercise, I know that our nation is really facing an epidemic with a lot of children that are now in their teens, and they are overweight, and they need some activities to move around. Does Jazzercise allow teens to come to the class?
That's a very good question. As a matter of fact, Jazzercise has a junior Jazzercise program, so you can actually work out before your teenage years.
Oh, that's great.
So there are several formats within the Jazzercise program. And junior Jazzercise is geared for young adults, elementary school children up through age 16, at which point after age 16 you can actually attend the adult or the regular Jazzercise class. We also have Jazzercise Light, which is for individuals that may be a little challenged with movement, so you can actually do a lighter version, or you can, we do some of our routines where they're actually in the chairs. We have the Jazzer Step program where you can actually, we work with the step itself. So Jazzercise provides you with the well-rounded. We have circuit Jazzercise, we have body sculpting, so you can find a variety of movements focused on your individual goals for your workout levels. And all instructors are certified to teach all formats. It's up to each business owner to expand and teach the ones that they are the most comfortable with.
Well, that's great. That's great. And I think it would be great, too. I know when the viewers see this show, they're going to wonder about Jazzercise and how they can find out more about Jazzercise, and we're going to tell them that later. But before we when we get ready to go to our break, we're going to actually share with you, our viewers, and give you an opportunity to see a Jazzercise class in progress. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to get ready to take a few moments and enjoy a Jazzercise class in progress. And before we do that, one of the other things I wanted to ask you, are the classes tailored for men also, or are they just for women?
Jazzercise is for men and women, so men can attend classes, and men do attend Jazzercise class as well. So yes, they're for both men and women.
And when you talked about the junior Jazzercise, are the routines the same, or are they tailored more towards the taste of the young students?
Very good question. The routines are tailored more towards the young students, and it's a different format, so they're a little more of a dance choreography, like a dance team type format. Okay. So the young kids can catch on to the routines. Sometimes we work with props like hula hoops or pom-poms to give them a little more oomph behind their workout, make it a little more interesting for them.
Well, that's great. So from talking to Ewaynia, we see that Jazzercise has something for everyone, not just for women, but for all ages, for men and women. So we're going to take our break, and we want you to take a few minutes and watch a Jazzercise class in progress, and then join us back here on Family Matters. We'll be right back.
Some of that hop, go impact. Make the arms too close to the work. Bend those knees. Good. Bring it up. Take it back. 4 touches. Now, 8 hips in the middle. Arm, single, double. Push. Pelvic rock, right. Tuck. Push it. Single, double. Take it to the left. Rock. Push. Single, double. Back in the middle. Remember, you can keep your feet here on one side. Push. Single, double.
Welcome back to Family Matters. And again, I thank you, Ewaynia, for being with us. She's a certified jazzercise instructor. And I'm sure you enjoyed the portion that we just showed of a jazzercise class in progress. And we want to talk a little bit more about jazzercise. And we know that you have a busy schedule and you have a busy life. You're not just a jazzercise instructor, but you also work full-time also. And I know it's important to have family support. I know in my job and being a wife and a mother, we need our families to support us in what we do. So I want you to talk a little bit about the family support that you have with your husband and the importance of it as you do jazzercise.
Well, you're absolutely right. I would not be able to conduct jazzercise classes without the support of my husband. It requires time. In addition to my full-time job, I do have to take the time to learn my new routines and choreography, which means I have to practice at home, and there's that time where the football game or the basketball game is on. And I do various demonstrations, and Kevin is very helpful at helping me get my equipment from point A to point B, as well as helping me when I have inquiries about class when I may not be home. He knows pretty much what my schedule is and how jazzercise is organized, and he's able to pass information on to potential customers. So he's been giving the support, and the fact that I'm not home in the evenings means he has to prepare dinner on his own, so he's up for that as well.
Yes, and I know as when you're married or when you have children, we oftentimes take up so much time trying to take care of everyone else. And I want all of my viewers to know that it's important for us to take care of our bodies. It's important for us to take care of ourselves. And taking the time out to do something like jazzercise, it benefits everyone. It doesn't just benefit me, it benefits my family also, because that means I'm going to be healthy, I'm going to be strong, I'll have the stamina that I need to keep doing those things for my family and to be around and live a long, healthy life.
That is so true.
Could you talk a little bit more about that, about being there, making that sacrifice and giving that gift of exercise to yourself?
It is important, and I have to say, when I look out in class and I see everyone there, it makes me really feel good that everyone has taken 1 hour, just 1 hour is all it takes, to dedicate to their health and their fitness. You have 1 hour of me time. You can sing, you can dance, you're going to become healthier along the way. And it's for you, and it gives us a chance to, as you said, I have more energy. When I leave the class happy, that means I'm going to come home a little bit happier, and I have a little more energy to accomplish the goals that I need to accomplish at home as well.
Yes.
So that's good, you're right. It's definitely important to take the time for yourselves.
Yes, yes. Now, I know the viewers out there can't wait to come to Jazzercise class, but tell them a little bit more about what kind of workout they can expect when they come to Jazzercise class.
The Jazzercise class structure is really organized so that we start off with an opening and an isolation, so you get a chance to give a nice little warm-up to each of the muscle groups. We then slowly move up the aerobic curve, where we start out with a light, medium aerobic workout, and then we slowly move it to a little bit medium, then we go to medium, heavy, and heavy, so that you get your cardio system moving up the scale. You're breathing along the way, you're pushing that energy, you're burning off the fat, and then you slowly work back down that scale so that we come back to a resting heart rate that's comfortable for you. It's very important, and we cue you along the way to make sure that you're breathing and having a good time so that the workout is as seamless as possible. And before you know it, you're through the cardio work. We then will spend about 20 minutes on the strength training, which starts off with the isolation or stretch. We then do upper torso, so you're going to get an upper body workout, either your biceps, your triceps, your pecs, your deltoids. We'll do upper body work. We'll hit the leg area, so you're going to get glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, abdominals. You're going to get that workout. We'll move to the abdominal core area, where you're going to get that middle core work as well as that lower and upper abdominal work. And then we'll end the class with a nice stretch for you so that you're nice and cooled off and ready to hit the door.
So what if I say, well, I'm not sure if I can keep up. I don't know if I can dance. I mean, is there something that you can show me to, what if I can't keep up? Will I still be able to get the benefit of the workout? What if I'm not allowed to jump? What if I have some restrictions? Do you make provisions for that during the class?
That's a very good question. Yes, every Jazzercise class is geared towards all fitness levels. During the course of a class, I will demonstrate what we call low impact, high intensity, where you do not have to jump. You can pump up that extra upper body work. You can do a little bit more stronger marching so that you can get a good workout at your fitness level, regardless of what that fitness level is. So for every class, I do demonstrate low impact, high intensity workouts, as well as conducting a high intensity workout. And that works as well. We do floor work as well as standing work. So some Jazzercise classes we're standing the entire time. Sometimes we go to the floor. So there's a level for everyone.
So if a person wanted to come to Jazzercise class, what would they need to bring? Do you provide the equipment? Do they need to bring anything with them?
It depends on the location that you're in. Most of the Jazzercise fitness centers, and there are quite a few fitness centers here in the Prince George's County the fitness centers will provide you with weights and tubes and balls and mats. So you definitely want to check with your instructor. For me, because I'm not in a center, I do have tubes, but most participants need to bring their mats, their hand weights, and of course you want to have some water with you because you need to stay hydrated during your workout. And then you bring a towel or a mat so that you can descend to the floor. But again, just check with the location that you're going to be attending, and the instructor will let you know what you need to bring.
That's great. That sounds great. Now, what if a person wants to come to Jazzercise class and they really want to come and watch, or they want to come and try out a class? Does your program provide a way for a person to be able to come and maybe observe, or either come and try out a class without making a commitment right up front?
That anyone can go and try out or can watch a Jazzercise class in progress at any time. I've had several occasions where people have come and just sat in the back of the workout area just to kind of see what it is like, because they're not sure, what is Jazzercise, is this going to be the right thing for me? So yes, you can come and watch a Jazzercise class at any time. If you're also interested in watching a class, you can also go to jazzercise.com and click on one of the videos that we have on YouTube, and you can see a Jazzercise class in progress. So you don't have to physically go out to look at a class. You can actually go to jazzercise.com and see what a Jazzercise class looks and feels like. And then you can find a location that's close to you. Most locations have what we call a walk-in fee, where you can just try out a class for one time only, just to see if it's something that's going to be right for you. So, and if it isn't, then you haven't lost anything, but you sure had a good workout along the way.
Yes, and it's great. It sounds like the program, I know the program is great because I'm experiencing it myself. But I want to take away every excuse. I want everyone to come out. I want you to, if you've been thinking about working out, if you made a New Year's resolution to work out and you haven't started yet, it's not too late. Don't think because you didn't start in January that you can't come. You can join the class at any time, right?
Yes, you can join Jazzercise at any time. There is it's an ongoing registration. You can join today, next week, tomorrow. Whenever it's comfortable or it fits in your schedule, you come in and you join.
Because it's important to have good health. It's important to be able to do the things that you want to do, to be able to do activities with your family and with your children and with your grandchildren. Now I have grandchildren, and my grandchildren come over. I want to be able to take them out into the yard and run around with them, or take them to the park and not be concerned about not being able to keep up, or feeling sluggish or tired or not able to enjoy my time with them. And they love it when you get out and run around and kick the ball with them and do whatever they love to do. So it's important. I really want everyone out there to hear my heart and hear this message that it is important to take care of yourself. You only get one body. And it's important for us to take care of our bodies. It's important for us to make sure that we're eating properly and that our digestion and our circulation is on track. And exercise is a big part of that. And it's important that we do that. Also, what do you suggest the viewers do? Maybe I've convinced them now. What is the first thing that they should do if they're considering joining Jazzercise or coming out for a workout?
The first thing you should do is go to jazzercise.com, go to find a class, type in your home address or your work address, and to find a class that's close to you. Contact the instructor and just go to class. I guarantee you, once you start Jazzercise, you will continue and you will enjoy it. It is a great workout. The music is awesome. The routines are fresh. We get new music every 10 weeks, new routines. So you're constantly learning something new. You're having a good time. And the most important part, you're going to find those jazzer buddies. You're going to find 1 or 2 people in class that you will connect with. And if you want to bring a buddy along, bring someone along with you. Everyone can use a workout buddy. So find, like you said, Tracy invited you to class, and you and Tracy have been to class ever since. So find a class close to you. It's just a keystroke away. Or you can call 1-800-FIT-IS-IT, and they'll point you in the direction of a class that's close to you.
Now, do you suggest that participants should get a physical first, or should they check in with their doctor first before coming to Jazzercise?
You should always check with your physician regarding any exercise program, especially if you have some health concerns. But definitely check with your physician, get that check of it's okay, and come on in the world.
Now, I know some women are concerned about, they ask the question, do we have to weigh in when we come? Is someone going to be monitoring me on the scale? I'm taking away every excuse. That's why I'm asking so many questions. I want all of you to come out and to take part. I know you'll love the class.
Right. There's no weigh-ins, no scales. You show up in something that's comfortable for you to work out in. It's your workout. As an instructor, it's our job to make sure that you get a good workout, and we're giving you a healthy and safe workout. We cue you with health and safety tips along the way so you can understand the benefits of everything that you're doing during class. So there are no excuses. Just come on in and work out, find something that's comfortable for you to work out in, and you'll be just fine.
And now we know that there are Jazzercise classes not only at James Madison Middle School, but there are also other areas here in our area. Maybe we're not the closest location for you, but there are other classes in the area. Right. So there's really no reason not to.
Correct.
We want you to come out. We want you to get fit this year. We really want you to think about everything that's going on in your family and with your family members. I know all of us have family members that maybe have health challenges. You may have a family history of heart disease or diabetes or different things that are detrimental to health. And it's time for us to really take control of our own health. We know that the First Lady is doing a push now to help our young people become fit and healthy. And we want to join in and see what we can do right in our own households so that our own families can be healthy and fit. And I've decided back in July '09, even after that first class, when I was wore out after the class, I decided to keep going because we all had to start at that point. We all had to start somewhere. Yes. And I'm so glad that I kept going. And I'm going to continue to go. I've made it a gift to myself to set aside that time. So on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I'm booked. I'm booked at that time for my class, and I've given that as a gift to myself. And I want to encourage you to do so also. So before we get ready to go, I want you to share with our audience how they can get in contact with you and how they can join Jazzercise class at James Madison or any other location.
All right. You can go to jazzercise.com and type in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and you will find the location and all the detailed information for the Jazzercise location in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, which is conducted at James Madison Middle School. You can reach me at area code 301-574-2940. And if you want to call me directly, I can give you the information about class, or you can get the information from the website. My email address is there as well.
Well, thank you so much again for being with us. I have enjoyed my time with you and looking forward to class.
Thank you for
Thursday.
having me. Thank you for having me here. And you're right. Fitness is something that's very important to everyone, and Once you come to class, that first class might be a little challenging, but I guarantee your energy level will pick up and it will become part of your daily routine.
Yes. So our time is up for this evening, but we want you to know here at Family Matters, it is our desire that you have a family of love, a family of joy, and a family of peace. So until